So I actually have a guy that's going to do a voiceover of my books. He's a guy, Kyle, that I met on Twitter. Super awesome, nice guy. Awesome British accent. We talked on Twitter Spaces and stuff, and he agreed to do my book because he's looking to get into it as well. But I elected to because there's 4 books in my series. I want to get them all out since they're short story novellas. If I did it in audiobook, you'd be paying $10-15 for an hour and a half of reading. Well, probably a little bit more than 2 hours. Anyway, there's 4 books in the series, so if I combine them all into one audiobook, you won't have to pay near as much, and it'll be about 8-9 hours worth of reading. You want to know what he sounds like? Here's a voice clip that he sent me.
A passage from Robertson Davies' The Manticore. Up to this time, I had delighted unashamedly in the law. Many lawyers do, and Diarmuid was one of them. If lawyers allowed their sense of humor free play, by God, they wouldn't be able to work for laughing, he once said to me. But the trial and hanging of Jimmy Veal showed me another aspect of the law, what I suppose Dr. von Haller would call its shadow. Not that Jimmy didn't have a fair trial. Not that I didn't exert myself to the full on his behalf, but his guilt was clear, and all I could do was try to find explanations for what he had done, and try to arouse pity for a man who had no pity for anyone else.
Yeah, he's a Canadian guy. I think he's originally from Britain, but yeah, he's a really nice guy. We became friends on Twitter, and he's looking to get into the industry. So I'm willing to stake my brand on this guy to help him grow along with me. And of course, I'll be paying him fairly for his work. Anywho, all 4 books in the series are written, 2 of them are published, and I have to make a couple edits to the first 2 that are published before I publish the next 2. And it's been 2 years of my life, and I'm so sick of the story. I'm in the finishing, home stretch of it. I don't know sports. Was that a correct analogy? Anyway, yeah, I don't want to do it. I've been dragging my feet on something that would take me 2 nights of hard work. And I'm also at the point right now where I not only have to do audiobooks of my first 2 books, but audiobooks of the rest of the series. I also have 2 other books that I'm about to publish that are nonfiction. And I've got my YouTube channels and my TikTok, and it's just not enough time in the day. But Christmas is my goal.